Whoa! Hell yeah, boy! Hello guys, and welcome to Generation Zero. So, today I'm thinking about like playing through the game. This game's a free September 2023, but I got this game more earlier from the game, so around 160 hours. So we'll give you some tips and tricks through the game when we play, and go through some story. So yeah. Okay, so basically the boat got blown up. Apparently up to 4 people, so you could basically you were like in a vacation for yourself. I guess you were island and you came back. I don't know, home. This is probably your neighbors you're like going to. So yeah, basically when you start this game, you basically want to loot as much as possible. Just go and grab a lot of stuff. So there's gonna be like things like collectibles, easy backpack. You will eventually get like outfits, and we get multiple outfits, the same outfits over and over again. And no, they don't duplicate and stuff like that. So if you get one and you grab another one, it wouldn't change. So apparently, come to this house, you see this sprinter or this runner, as they call it. Here's like a picture. You usually need to collect those pictures, especially when you are taking an going to safe house, if I'm not wrong. Because basically what they do is they give you access to the safe house. So they give you access to the safe house. Basically, later on when you are on the map, you can teleport to those areas. It's gonna be more areas. It's a huge map. Yeah. There's like some flashlights. We already started a flashlight, so here it is. Hopefully it's in English.
Grandpa, Grandma, what's going on? I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I'm at the church. It's me again. Of course you guys aren't home. What were you thinking, Tidius? If you ever hear this, or if the police hear this, please, help me. I'm at the Iboholmen church.
Okay. So gonna play also through this on normal the first time. There's gonna be here it is. There's gonna be like collectibles that give you XP. I'm gonna talk more about the XP, how XP works in this game, or how it is, because no, you cannot take and level up everything. You can choose something to level up, and then it's like, oh, sorry, you can't. It's like over. A baseball bat, really nice, like weapon for close combat. It's like no shit, Sherlock. But it's not that bad. If you hit like there's some components you can hit. There's radio you can use to take and throw as distractions. Throwable things, one-time use, and then you know. Or you can keep it and scrap it later on, so that's gonna be a key part. So yeah, basically just go through the house, you can loot the area, get more bandages, really important to get those bandages. So you can take and heal, because you're gonna eat through bandages like nothing. So there's more lockpick, I think it's like important, but you need like to open up some places that are locked, you need to use skills. I'll go rock. Like you see, I got some resistant arrows, but they are DLC. So if you don't have the DLC, you will not get any arrows. Yeah. So they're different. You can make up to 4 different characters and 4 different worlds, basically. Yeah. So basically, that's what you do. But you start with 1. And it seems like the gloves are bugged out for some odd reason. Oh, I just swapped over to vanilla. I had like some DLC gloves on me, so I just swapped over to some vanilla gloves instead because I don't know, they were really like bugged out. So yeah, this game has some bugs and stuff like that. It can be really annoying, like special deaths in this game. You can die in the dumbest way possible in this game. There's like, can I say it? It's like you basically are it's ridiculous how you can die in this game. You're sliding too much, you fall, you lose a little bit health, say you're losing 50% health. Well, too bad for you, you're dead. That's what it is with this game. The ragdoll physics are they're really stiff. They're more animated than anything. Let me just heal up here, and those brown medkits, they heal 25. So you're gonna need to heal up max. And yeah, there's some resistant perks you can get and stuff like that. But now, let's see, I don't have much ammunition at all. Let's see, probably more ammunition behind a police vehicle. So those vehicles here, those are the one you want to look. Oh, that was a lot. Holy cow, that was a lot of ammunition. So that's your first enemy. There's different type of enemies, but first you fighting the easiest type of enemies in the game. And that's gonna be the prototype. They are orange, and you will see them really easy. And they have their weak point. Let me get a binocular. So if you look at the wolf over here, you see the thing they has on the top, the circular thing on the top. That's the weak point right above it, over the target thing right there. So if you can shoot that thing there, you will blow it up. And if you have multiple of those runners next to each other, you can literally destroy them one shot. Let's aim here, and there we go. And yeah, they will blow up cars too. So be aware of that. And ouch, yeah, fire is really deadly. So EMP cell, yeah, different things. There's some stuff in this game they're really useless. And what do I mean about really useless? Well, you're like, they work, but most of the time you have better option. One example is smoke grenade. Yes, they can hide you, but you have flares, and flares attracts the enemy away. Basically, they will they see the flare and they will follow the flare. So the smoke loses its whole purpose. I use smoke to scrap. There's like ammunition for rocket launcher. You have smoke rockets. They do 0 damage, and they have a trail of, or like they just put the smoke in the area. That's basically what they do. They're so useless in the game, it's insane. So let's see. I'll see how I'll build my character, the different way you can build, and you can always take and reset your skills. There we go. So, in this game also, without DLCs, you will get for free a bike, like a bike and a motorbike for free, basically. in this game. But then you have like, if you want to have faster ones, you have to pay money. And you can see it's ridiculous, but I mean, you don't have to, but you can whenever, you know, if you want. And not the most expensive ones, but yeah, I mean, don't buy them unless you play the game and you really like, okay, I enjoy it. That's when you buy. Don't buy them if you don't play the game. So here's those blue ones means they're side missions. You want just to pick them up because they give you, basically they can give you XP for that. And at the beginning one you want a lot of XP. And then eventually when you meet a certain rank, like where you have maxed out, then you really don't care about XP. XP doesn't matter that much later on. I think it's like after level 35, if I'm not wrong. That's when levels doesn't matter anymore. It's like GTA level 2, no, 120. When you reach that, then doesn't matter, because then you unlocked everything in the game. Rest is just like extra levels. So here's more stuff. I have like more binoculars, so I can scrap them. So let's see here. Use binoculars. Give me crap on the binoculars. Let's see here. So you can see here there are 3 runners. Scan. You can sneak up on top of them. There's one orange, so I crouch to not get detected. Like they're suspicious. So let's throw a flare. It'll remove suspicious, so we'll go towards that area. Let's shoot his top. There we go. And the robots are really accurate though. There we go. That was actually a really big blast radius. So those are really easy, but it can be really challenging when you play against the first time. When you have like, you know, sensitivity, like in this game is ridiculous. Like it's really sensitive. The sensitivity is really sensitive. So my look around sensitivity is on 3 and aim sensitivity is on 1. Like the lowest I can get. This, and I can still move fast, you know. So yeah, it just shows. So you just get used to the controls, and it's like, yeah, okay, all right, but you have to get used to the controls to begin with. So let's see here. You can sometimes get like some collectibles and stuff like that. So let's go into the church.
Hello? Is anyone down there?
Yes, I'm coming up. So
Goodness. I'm upstairs by the organ. I'm in pain. I need help.
let's go up here. There's some more collectible, more pictures. So this is for the safe house. So this is a new safe house now. I can teleport over here. So let's go here and help her out.
Oh, you're real. I didn't imagine things.
Yeah, let's talk to her.
My name's Therese. I hurt my leg and arm pretty bad. If that's okay, can you make me a first aid kit? There are some instructions on how to do it over there. Here, you can have this walkie-talkie. We should make sure not to lose contact, right? Could you go get my scout gear outside, if you don't mind? It's next to Miss Pikey. I have all you need to make a first aid kit. I can't go back out myself. I had to just drop all my stuff. I was too slow and I was in so much pain.
Yep, I get it. So let's see here. There's stuff, just loot. Oh, gas tanks. There's no scrap table there, but it's her like there.
Okay,
There you
good.
go.
Come back and I'll walk you through how you can make a first aid kit yourself. They always
So-
taught us you can craft anything out of almost nothing. We're lucky our priest Jonny is also a
Bit of a handyman.
So here they teach you the basic, and I need to go all the way there. So gonna give her one.
This helps a lot. I feel a bit better already. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Look, my grandparents have gone missing. They weren't home when those things... Can you help me find them?
Yep. So basically, how can I say this?
This island only has one main road anyway. So if we want to get help...
We need to go west. There's a clear cut nearby. We can start there. Grandpa used to be a woodcutter. He'd work there sometimes. If we're lucky, we might find something there.
I cannot get it yet. So there's a box here, and basically this box here has all your stuff. This stuff is from another character. Even at Start Fresh, they do share items, so you can make one of your characters extra pack mule. Just because, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. But let's see. I need to find a key. Now, new mission, and I just started a new character because there's a trophy to make 2 characters, and there's a trophy for getting activated, special abilities activated.
Grandpa doesn't want any guns around the house. I wanted to look for the key myself, but
With all those machines.
I just couldn't.
So, here we go. So basically what happened here, they tried to train people to be able to defend. Basically, Sweden became something Sweden is not today, and that's basically train everyone to be ready for war, basically. So everyone is ready. So they made like this defense system with those robots.
I found Old Bettan. Nice. It's rusty, but Grandpa went hunting recently, so it should still do the job. You keep it.
You should do
Guns.
this.
Not my thing.
Well, sweet darling, it's definitely my thing, let me say that. And there's gonna be like how to craft shotgun, how to find a lot of more ammo. Do you get low ammo? You get crap ton of ammo in this game. So basically, skill point gain. So there's some skill points here you get. You can see what is it: combat, support, survivor, and tech. There's some different, but from the start off, when you start the game, I would definitely go and get lockpick. They will definitely help you out. Gas resistance, it's nice to begin with because the area there more gas, but then when you came to other different, you're gonna stay more in distance, and it has not be as good. But to begin with, it's really nice. You want to get lockpick, so I'm gonna go for that one, and then I'm gonna go for lockpick. You have other nice, like this is special abilities. You can only activate one at a time. But not that it's gonna matter because you're not gonna gain. You're gonna gain max points. You cannot level up everything in this. Sadly, it's silly, but you know, nothing I can do about that. That's how the game is. So let me make some buckshot. There we go. So with different ammunition, bird, slugs, and buckshot. So. And I'm gonna show you how to craft different stuff. So when it comes to schematics, here's a new one. This is a really new one. This is basically a machine, basically your dog that you can attach weapons and it's a helping one, companion. Really cool. This one is DLC here, so you can do nothing. When it came to clothing, basically you can find basically how it was to begin when the game. You find those schematics and then you can upgrade, but now you actually destroy some machines. I will later on show you to be able to do that. Then you have experimental. Those are going to be bases you defend and attack bases. That's how you get experimental. Equipment, how do you get those? Those are basically you need to craft stuff. For each item you craft, you get 1 point. And eventually they will cost really cheap. Eventually you come down here to 80. I think they cost 80 each. So 8 times 3, it's 24. So 240 points you need. That means you need to craft. So you need to craft a lot of stuff. And eventually this one costs 160. But it's really easy to get. The same as ammunition, you just craft ammunition and eventually you can make all type of ammunition. So I was on crafting table, so I made like, I I made like, I don't know how much I made. I made something. But say I crafted like over 10. I think crafted 12 things, 12 ammo, different, like 4 of each, and that's 12 points right there. Here you get bike.
I'm not fully happy unless I'm riding my trusty bike. They're silent too, so I think the machines couldn't hear me when I was trying to escape.
Yeah, that's the benefit with a bike instead of a motorbike. It's because they don't make any sound. But that's how you get those points. Let's see, here's machine circle. There we go. That's how you fully. It feels good, man. Feels really good. And of course, if you feel, I would recommend to start on normal in the game, and then you see how it is. If it's too hard, crank it down on difficulty. And again, if normal is too easy for you.
I haven't talked to anyone for 4 days. Yeah, since Friday. Do you know where everyone is? Those machines, they just showed up out of nowhere.
So, and of course, if it's too easy, you can crank up the difficulty. Because they're gonna be more resistant, and they're gonna do more damage to you. But the rewards are still gonna be the same. It's not gonna be any difference between anything. You're still gonna have the same. God damn it! My great aim. There we go. And it helped out to destroy the tick. The ticks are horrible. 50, so I'm gonna need 2 bandages. Go. So loot up, you can do that. Most likely, I don't need. Oh, different ammo. 7. So, the thing how I'm gonna play through this game is I'm not gonna pick up whatever gun and just go through. I will definitely go with guns I pick up, and eventually, I guess I could. I'll try to just use the guns I find, not taking, you have guns already I have. That's like a 5-star weapon. Yeah, and you get those weapons, I'll go more into them. But yeah, so let's continue the mission here.
There are more machines at the clear cut. Don't be reckless, please. What? They're distracted by a radio. Wow, that's so great.
Oh,
so,
no.
Let's keep an eye out for anything that makes noise.
But they're horrible. Trust me, they're horrible. They do not hear it. Flares are way better. Look at this one. Look at this one. They shoot at that thing too. So the first pistol is not bad. You're gonna think it's bad, but you just need to hit the right components to do damage. And their weakest is their top. There's different type, but yeah, like I said, this is like the first type. This prototype is the easiest one. Ooh, scope, good. It's a collectible. There's gonna be collectibles through the whole map. And again, there's XP, and then yeah.
Stenhaga Farm? Yeah, it's just a bit further down that road. Alright, so some people in the area gathered there. That's good. Our family has known the Anderssons since forever. So maybe it was my grandparents' idea to meet up there. They do have lots of space on their farm.
So you can see here, you wonder what machine is that? That's a hunter. They're different types too. So you can see here where you can shoot their head. Their head is their weakness. You can see here's the blade. That's a dangerous one. You can see armored places where they're really armored, so it's tougher to destroy. That's where you have different types. This is hollow point. You have full metal jacket. Basically, what difference between Hollow Point and Full Metal Jacket? Full Metal Jacket is the standard military police type of ammunition. Basically, the bullet just goes. It's more like metal. And when it came, it's not lead because lead is more like it kind of flattens out. Well, yeah. Well, I think it was like copper. You had like copper around the lead bullet, so that's what happened. And then you have High Point. Basically, what it does, it's when you hit someone with a bullet, it expands out, so it's less penetrable. So it does a lot of good damage to components. So, say for example, I think weapons. You'll have like it's from bigger machine, but like you see gas back, like their fuel. That's where they are. So they're different guns, different what they do. So yeah, take note of those and see on those and. They're quite fun to fight, especially the bigger machines. I love to fight them, but it can be really overwhelmed. So you have to basically, play smart about it. Don't be reckless. Stuff like that. And of course, you play with more people. It's gonna be easier because they're gonna get distracted by them. But overall, if you play a solo, flares is gonna be your best friend. Trust me on that one. So let's continue. Let's go over to the farm they wanted me to go to. And when you have the bike, take the roads. Do not go exactly off-road. It's gonna be painful how slow it's gonna be to go off-road and everything. But like overall, I know this place, you can fine go there, especially like those bumpy. If they're more straight lines, you're fine, but overall you are faster on the road. And those, be aware of those, and of course you cannot jump. But of course on the bike you can do wheelie on those, and they can help you out getting a situation like where you struggle a little bit. Especially up the hills if you do wheelie.
There's no one else I can turn to. We were on a camping trip with my old scout group. We all turned 18 this year, so it was kind of a party, you know. We were there for a couple of days, having a great time. But when I came home, that's when it all started. My buddies, even the police, they're all dead. My family, maybe they're dead too. I hope someone helped them.
So, yeah, just follow. You saw how bumpy it was, how slow it was. It's best, a bit faster to take road or something to run. So here we're gonna meet your first. Still, yeah, they know there's some enemies here. They don't know that like I am in the area. So I can try the radio. Shotgun, take out their weapons. There we go. Oh. Now he has a weapon on his shoulder. No, he doesn't. There we go. So. There we go. So, I basically took out this weapon. When it came to those bigger machines, go for weapons. Really. Just take out the weapons and a lot of the problems are gonna be solved right there. So yeah, just go for them. Because that's a thing you can do. A big mistake is if you take and leave the stuff. Like if you forget to take and shoot your weapons, you're gonna have a tough time. Let me say that. It's not gonna be fun. Because they're gonna eat up your health, you're gonna eat up bandages like no tomorrow, and especially when the beginning of the game, you're like, oh my god, where I need more bandages. You're like, yep, they're gone. So yeah, but when it came to the part here, let's look at the map. So you have some areas here. Here's an area. There's like area up here. Don't worry about this area. It's gonna be a later mission. You're gonna go in there. There's also some extra here, but again, I wouldn't go here till you get a lockpick. But you can get some stuff. We can sidetrack a little bit, but most of the time I will focus on the main mission and go there, because this part where you're here now, it's really easy to follow the mission. But it's gonna be a part in the game where you come to a bigger part where it's gonna be like, well, where the hell do I need to go? And it's like, it's so confusing. So that's where I want to clear out when you play the game. But basically here when you play it's super easy. There we go. Police, great for ammunition. All type of ammunition, doesn't matter. You can even find rockets in there. And repair kit, but like when it came to repair kit, you wonder where do you use repair kit? Your standard bike doesn't need a repair kit. But it's when it came to a motorbike, then when it matters. But overall, yeah. And also be careful in this game too, you get really easy stuck. Like really easy. It's ridiculous how easy you get stuck. Here's a weapon crate, and ooh, look at that! Lucky me, I got a green shotgun, pump shotgun, hell yeah, there we go. So, even better one. Don't need to use the gray one, and I can scrap it. So that's nice. So now, that was definitely worth it to go, and those weapon crates, they give you different. So if you play with friends, you will get different things. Like if you want to get an SMG, you can get like an attachment for weapons. And even if if attachment isn't, you can attach it to like if you have a 1-star attachment, you can attach it to a 5-star. The attachment isn't exactly bad. When it came to attachment, like if you have a level, say you have a level 3-star attachment, it's not much difference. It really isn't. It doesn't matter. When it came to like scope. When it came to like suppressor, compensator, magazine, that's when it matters because they do different things. Suppressors, how less noise they make. Compensator, how much they help through controlling your gun. And the magazine is basically how much ammo you can have. Then it matters. But when it came to scope, it really doesn't matter that much.
Are we too late? Do you think you're able to get rid of them?
Of course I am. Go. So load there. Easy to destroy. One of the easiest enemies, if not the easiest enemies. Well, depends what version you're fighting, but overall they're definitely the fastest to kill because you can one-shot them.
You're really someone I can count on.
Of course.
Did you see or hear anyone? Maybe in the barn. I remember they had it well stocked just in case.
So let's go. That was what do you call it? Tick. Super annoying one.
It's locked.
Yeah.
Weird. You can probably find the key in their house. Hey, how about I meet up with you at the barn? I feel better, and no way I'm staying cooped up in here on my own. Don't fret. I'll be cautious.
When it came to shotgun, you have birdshot and buckshot. Birdshot basically are the one that spread most. Use them more in clay pigeons shooting. And birdshot used more for like hunting. The most standard ammunition you have in games, that's buckshot. Birdshot, you know, it's like clay pigeon type of target to use it on. But and of course you have slugs. But in this game, slugs, they can feel really useless. But they're like, again, in this game, it's not like, okay, go for the enemy. You need to go for components, like the stuff they have. This game is about dismantling the machines to make them weak, to take their like weapons so they are defenseless, so you can destroy them.
And we are interrupting our regular broadcast for an important public announcement. All citizens are to go to the nearest shelter or gathering point immediately. Residents of Iboholmen and Södra Saltholmen should go to the bomb shelter in Salthamn, where personnel...
Better cut out. So something's interfering with that one, with the radio. It doesn't allow you to listen. Like that's the whole main of the game. You try to figure out what's going on.
I know the folks at the farm. They're both around 70, I think. Their daughter, Anita, she's pretty cool. My favorite grown-up, you could say. We sometimes talk on the radio when she's driving or when I'm out camping.
So this is the 80s, yeah. Radios, phones, they weren't, well, they were a thing, but not common. Really not common. Phone, mobile phone? Hell no. Not a mobile phone. They're really common. Not before 1990s. That's when the mobile phone became like a thing. But radio still to this day, it's like gold, man. It's like compared to like a phone. When it came to mountains and stuff, radio is just gonna do way better job because you know it doesn't cost you anything, and then yeah.
Hey, this is Anita. So sorry I couldn't call earlier. It's been busy as hell here. Where the hell are you guys? Everyone in the area needs to get to Salthamn right away. Call Johnny at the church and see if he can give you a ride. He knows the dad can't really drive anymore. Okay, I gotta go.
Yeah, I'm so relieved. So, Anita and the others got everyone to the bomb shelter in Salthamn. That's awesome. So that's where everyone is. They have to be. Wait, before you go, could you go get their toolbox? They keep it in their boat shed down by the jetty. You've helped me, so I got to help you too now.
So let's get the toolbox, and after you do that, you will teleport to the barn.
Yeah, I made it to the barn. Phew, that was close. It's so weird to be in here. It's been ages. You got the toolbox. Awesome. Bring it here. My secret plan is to try to repair a field radio for you. This summer at Scout Camp, I showed everyone how to fiddle with radios. We had such a blast.
Yeah, nice. So here we are in this area here. So now we're gonna talk to her.
Thanks. Just give me a sec. There. It should work now. Take it. You know how dangerous it is out there. Now, all we need to do is head to Salthamn and meet up with everyone, right? It's just across the bridge. That's the closest thing to a town we have out here in the archipelago.
So here we are now. That's the next area. Here is gonna be, that's the one, Salthamn. So that's the closest town. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close to what I grew up to. The funny thing, if you look at this landscape and everything, this is how like close Norway is also looking at. It's not far-fetched. Like Vigor is like Norway, but the houses look like they're from the 1800s. This is how the houses look in Norway and everything like that. That's ridiculous. Come on, Vigor, do it better. That's one thing like this game does. But so here we are. This is recycling. This is crafting. When you are into recycling stuff, that's where you can recycle everything you don't need. I'm not gonna need that one. Ammunition overall. Here is things I do not need. This firework I do not need. This gas tank. Gonna need that one. That one I'm gonna need. That one there. I can dismantle there. Lockpick, sure, why not? Gonna destroy all of them because I'm not gonna use them. I don't like them. Scope, and here's material. So basically, you know, it's like I have those, and they do take place. So basically what you do with those is you basically transfer them over, and they're gonna have here. And you can see bottom how much. And eventually I maxed out this one. This is from my other character. It transfer. I wish it was a way you could just play it like where you restart the whole thing without connecting. It'd be really nice if I could do that, but I can't. So basically here you can upgrade them with materials and everything. And stuff you want to keep, you just go to this box, and I press R2 here, you can see, just to make it a little bit simpler for me. So, grenade launcher, 9mm, I don't need that, not that I'm gonna use there. I don't need that ammo. I'm gonna need this soft point, I'm gonna need arrows, flamethrower, you know, those things I do not need, and because, you know, I don't have those weapons. So I will not cheese this. I will not go and pick up weapons that, you know, I don't here unless I pick them up. I will eventually take and, you know, just swap them out. So say for example now, I will not take the Cloak 17. I will not pick that gun up. I will use this gun. You know, if I had a better gun of the Muller PP, then I would swap over. Same with a shotgun, but I will not do that, you know, just to make the game a little bit more fair, because this is like ridiculous if I like, oh, I'm just grabbing this and then using it. But I'm definitely gonna have some type of style how I play with this character. I do not want to use, I don't think I'm gonna use machine guns. Machine guns is great, it's like one of the best weapons in the game. Overall, I really enjoy them because there's so much ammo and you spray and pray, amazing. And of course you have the 50 caliber. But sniper rifles, they feel really weak sometimes when you use special bolt actions. Like, how do they work? And I'm gonna show you. Don't worry too much about the damage. Overall, like what they are, because like damage is not everything. Yes, it does help you out to do more damage to the enemy, but you're most gonna focus on components. So let's see here. Let me just figure out stuff. Let me, you know, recycle something or like just remove stuff, and then yeah. So let's talk about different things, what they do. This is the DLC, so don't worry about this one. Field radio. What does field radio does? This is a portable teleporter. Basically what it does is you can teleport to that area. So say you have a lot of stuff, you can't sprint because it's your maximum. You drop it on the floor. You drop some stuff, go to the teleport over to a safe house, drop stuff in this chest, recycle whatever, come back, pick up, and you can do it. Those you can teleport 4 times before they get ruined. They're also really nice if you die. Before you go to battle, you can place one of those downs, and you can actually take and if you die, you spawn in a base and you can teleport. Emergency flares, sticky flares, firework, they work the same. And what they basically are distractions, where you get the distractions, open window where you can heal, or you can take and reload your weapons and stuff like that. Really, really nice window opening, really helps out in combat. And the sticky ones, well, they are even better because you can attach them to a machine, and the machines will start shooting on that one, so you can have a lot of fun. Then you have simple first aid, standard first aid, and advanced first aid. Of course, advanced is gonna be the best medkit in the game. It heals you 100%. Medium is around, it takes and heal you 50%, so I think 50, and this one is 25. So what do they do basically? Well, the difference between those. This is like slow, this is medium, and this is ridiculous fast to heal up. And you can see how heavy this is. It's only one, and it takes place of 200 grams. This I have 5 of, and each of those take basically 100 gram each. So having 5 of those is lighter. And then you have those ones, they're super light, and it seems like they weigh like 0%, really light. So you can have like 100 of those, and if you have 100 of those, they will weigh like 5 kilos. Compared to those, you can carry 25, and they're exactly the same. So you have a lot more of those, but they're less effective. Those amazing effective, they heal you a lot, but they are rarer to find and heavier. So you're gonna mix match between those ones, so yeah. And then you have the healing one where you can place down. It's garbage, don't use it, just scrap it. And this is the one, paramedic respawn pack. This one is garbage, don't even bother. If you find one, take it, recycle it. Just don't use it, it's garbage. It heals you 20 health, you need to place one on the ground. It's not, you cannot heal on the go. Yes, it does heal people that's close to that area. So you can pop it down, and everyone that stands in the area, they can pop it, and you get healed. But in combat, it's really useless. It's garbage. I don't know why it exists. And you can only use it 3 times, and there we go. It's super expensive, heavy. One of those weighs 400 grams. So basically having 3 of those is over 1 kilo. And they are less effective than the other one. So I don't know why you even bother. It's garbage. Don't even bother. Again, it's nice to pick them up, scrap them, and get materials, but that's about it. Repair kits. I wouldn't bother carrying them to begin with. Just put them in the chest, and then when you get a bike, that's when you will start carrying someone. Small EMP cells, or EMP everything battery, car battery, you can use them to basically make an EMP explosion where they basically shut down the machine. I like the small, medium. I don't know if I have a large. I like especially those because you can throw them, and they act like an EMP grenades basically, and you shut down the machine. Super nice. Sadly, you can't craft them. You can only find them, but they're really good when you use them in combat. Really helps out. It gives you time to get around the machine to do damage from the behind. Gasoline, you can craft stuff with it, and of course for bikes. Most important for the bikes. Lockpicks only works if you have the perk unlocked, or they're useless after if you don't have it. Adrenaline shot. This is a thing, you revive yourself if you get shot down, and you revive other people. It's super expensive, rare to find, and you're gonna eat through them. Most likely I would recommend to not use them, just use a field radio. Field radio you find more of, and they're cheaper. You can craft them cheaper. So yeah, I wouldn't bother those. They're nice to have, especially in the combat in the moment. You can just heal yourself if you don't have a field radio. But if before you get in a battle, just throw down a field radio and you can teleport. So that should be most of it to understand what it is, basically to start with. So yeah, let's go now. Let's continue on the road. Let's continue. There's gonna be a side place we're gonna go to. And I will soon upgrade more, because I think I will soon get more skills.
By the way, I just wanted to say thanks for finding me and for making the area a little safer. Don't want to think about what I would have done without you.
So here we have some drones. Let me attract them over to that area over there. They're distracted. The Molotov DLC. And again, there we go, they do stock. The flamethrower is way better, but there we go. There we go. I mean, it's cool, but yeah, that's basically Molotov.
Alright. What would Anita do, Therese? Think. Let's piece it together. We know the government issued an important public announcement on the radio on Friday morning. The outdoor siren rang, and according to the Total Defense Program, everyone is supposed to go to the nearest shelter in case war comes. Here, that would be Saltham. Then, this means they all got to safety on time before those machines showed up.
Go. And yes, like I said, it's really important, especially when this area here, go loot up, just go check out stuff. Don't worry about just taking loot, and again, you have plenty of stuff in the storage. Later on, well, then I will start to ignore more of the stuff, like, don't worry about it. But yeah, just do that. And even stuff you don't use, you can scrap them. And of course, there's stuff like you don't need to pick up if you're too heavy and stuff. You know, think about it. Like, okay, I don't want to get too heavy. That's another thing. But let's check out. Let's go upstairs. I know it's a weapon in this house here, and it's a rifle. And I found a scope. There we are. Really nice rifle. It's really good. It's well, it's good for range, and it's really nice and practical. I mean, it's a bolt action, feels good to use it. Shotgun scope. I got a shotgun scope. I didn't. Okay, apparently, wow. Okay. It wasn't a regular, it was a shotgun scope. Wow, okay. Oh, wow. I didn't realize. Yeah. I mean, you have slugs, so it makes sense that ways, but I don't know about putting a goddamn scope on a shotgun. Doesn't feel right. But yeah, rifle, really nice. SP stand for soft point, and you can get a full metal. You cannot get armor piercing. There's like different calibers, like armor piercing, but it's not for this one. That's when it came to the 50 caliber, and holy shit, that gun it's fun, really good, but it weighs a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's a gun you can lose, but you cannot attach a suppressor in it, so expect you go loud with it, you know. There's one machine here. Let's take him in. Easier wood scope. I'm not used to using this gun without a scope. You need to hit the components. I mean, you're gonna use way more shots if you don't hit them.
Roland, are you home? You gotta help me. I'm in the castle. I've been hearing some weird gunshots in the distance, and no one is picking up in Southampton anymore. Gösta once told me that you guys have a lot of hunting stuff at your place, right? Oh, never mind. I'll drive over now.
So you can see here, defensive armor in the front. This is the most important thing to shoot. There's a gun. You can destroy the gun, but there's a kind of double-edged sword to destroy all weapons from the enemy. Good thing is they cannot shoot you, but negative is, hey, they're gonna charge you. They do not care. They're gonna straight up charge you. They basically say screw you, and they want to kill you from basically by just running and doing the attack like that. So just keep that in mind. If you have a machine, basically you want to destroy the gun or the weapon. They're basically, if there's like a slow weapon they use. Oh god, what's going on here? Why is this so slow turning? Oh shit. But yeah, you basically want to destroy most machine guns. And the reason for that is because machine guns, they can fire more rockets, you can move out. It has to do with movement and stuff like that, so yeah, I will show you a little bit how I play against bigger machine and more. So.
You should be coming up on the bridge pretty soon. The town's on the other side. There's really neat cinnamon buns at the bakery too. Don't forget to use your field radio if you... Hey! You're breaking up a lot right now. There seems to be a big source of interference near you.
Okay, there's an enemy, there's sprinters. So, break down. Let's try to not get detected. I will take them out with a rifle. Rifles. There we go, you see? You see how I destroyed all of those? There you go. Just hit like the most important thing and boom. All of those destroyed like nothing. Have this dog right here. So this is the thing, when you destroy them, you get a field radio. So recommend to go after them. There's gonna be some enemies around them. So yeah. You're also gonna get from those sprinters or runners, you're gonna get like some cells. You could collect them and then scrap them, but you can only scrap 10 at a time. So usually I drop them. I wouldn't bother, they take a lot of space, so that's, you know, one thing. So I take and just scrap them, and, you know, I don't bother having them there. Let's see here, I got a scope. There we go. Got finally a scope on this rifle. Nice, can do some good shooting. So we'll definitely get to the next bunker here, and I will like take and scrap the other gun. But overall, the gun does work fine. So another thing you need to.
You still don't see any people around. Really? God. Where do these machines come from? And why are they trying to kill us? Do you think a foreign country declared war on Sweden? Good job on skipping history class, Therese. Good job.
So one thing you should consider in this game is fall damage, and how can I say it? Fall damage is not a joke in this game. It's punishable. So I have 98, almost 100% health. I'm gonna drop down. I'm gonna show you my health now. Boom. So around 25 health just gone like that. Just from yeah, 25 health just from that one. It wasn't far. So yeah, let's go in the bunker. Was it search? Yeah.
What? A dead person? No! How did these ticks get in there? No, 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 no.
How does she know? Well, I guess my character speaks without me knowing he speaks. Those are really annoying. I hate the ticks. There can be so many. And I mean, you can wait out today. Destroy. Get destroyed. There we go.
So, it's really empty. That can't be. Where did they all go?
So I'm gonna turn on the power. And this is gonna be a bunker, and you're gonna find most bunkers around.
Alright, I'm leaving now. I'll meet you at the shelter soon. Maybe it makes no sense if they're all gone, but I don't care. I'm coming. Please, tell me that you're finding any clues in the bomb shelter. Anything at all.
Well, I'm gonna go check out, get ready. Let's see, let's check out. Let's do the mission first, and then I will get ready. So, let's see.
They got evacuated from there. Right. The Saltam Civil Defense must have coordinated it. So, if you have their addresses, check their houses. Try to find some documents or something.
One schematic. Loading. So now we're gonna go in houses and just check out the area. You need lockpick in one. Actually, in one, you actually need lockpick. So yeah, guys, that was it for this episode. I hope you enjoy it, and I see you next time. Don't forget to share, subscribe, and like. There we go. So I can do that now, and then I will see what I will focus on. But for now, that one is good.